Okay. Good afternoon, Abigail. Good afternoon, Sebastian. How are you doing? Hello, Abigail. Hello, Sebastian. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Abigail. How are you?
I am good, and you?
Pretty good, thank you. Ready for the English class. Hope that you're ready too. What about you, Sebastian? What's the weather like in Santa Cruz? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? What's the weather like, Sebastian?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Sebastian. Can you tell me what's the weather like in Santa Cruz?
Is it raining, teacher?
It's raining right now?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so is it cold or is it warm? You remember cold, warm, hot? Is it cold or warm?
Warm, teacher.
Okay, so it's warm. Now let's continue, yeah? I don't know if you noticed, but I sent you a list of verbs. So I'm going to show you the list of verbs. Let me share my screen, of course. Here we are. Yeah, I sent you a list of verbs. I don't know if you managed to photocopy this. No sé si lograron fotocopiar la lista que les pasé. You managed to print it or not, Abigail, Sebastian?
Todavía, teacher.
Why not? Well, it's for you, yes? I need you to practice the verb because today we're going to continue seeing the verbs. Sí, es muy importante que impriman esa lista de verbos, que subrayen los que ya sepan, los que ya conozcan, que vayan aprendiendo nuevos verbos. Porque un idioma se trata de eso, aprender verbos para poder comunicarse. Si no conocen los verbos, si no saben qué decir, no van a poder comunicarse. So please, we're going to see some of the verbs. Let me check. I'm going to share my screen. So we are 4 of us. And in this activity here, we have the verb find, we have the verb buy, we have the verb wear, forget, yeah, and we have the verb see. So as we are 4, right? Abigail, Sebastian, Dana, and Jose Luis. I want you please to tell me what's the past simple of these verbs. Sí, tenemos estos verbos. Quiero que me digan cuál es la forma del pasado. So let's start with you, Jose Luis. Hello, Jose Luis. Can you tell me please the past simple of the verb to find? What's the past of the verb to find? Jose Luis?
Find.
No. ¿Cuál sería el pasado de este verbo? Let's take a look to the verb find. Jose Luis. What would be the past?
Found.
Found. Yeah. The past simple of the verb to find will be found. I finally found the keys. Jose Luis, you understand the meaning of find? Well, of found. ¿Entiende qué significa este verbo? ¿Cuál es el significado de este verbo? I finally found the keys. No? Okay, so I'm going to act and Tell me if you managed to see. So I lost my cell phone. I don't know where is my cell phone. And then you say, I finally found my cell phone. It was here. So what's the verb to find or found? More or less. More or less, Jose Luis? You lost something, right? For example, grandparents do this thing. Esto es algo que los abuelos siempre hacen. Grandparents, right? They have the glasses there and they say, have you seen my glasses? I don't know, where are my glasses? I lost my glasses. And then, oh, okay, they were here. I just found the glasses. So what's the verb to found or find?
Encontrar.
Yeah, that's it, right? So, Jose Luis, please, can you tell me this verb, this sentence, how it will be? I'm going to show you here. So, Jose Luis, can you read this sentence? Put the verb in the past, please.
Phone.
Can you read the complete sentence? I found. Okay, it's okay. I found my true love when I was 50. Mucho cuidado con la pronunciación que no es found, es found. Ok. Si también pueden anotarse la pronunciación, es muy importante, chicos, este paso de los verbos, porque son verbos irregulares. Acuérdense que los verbos irregulares van a cambiar su forma completamente. Aparte, la pronunciación también es distinta. Y aparte tenemos que saber qué significa cada verbo. So please, it depends on you. Sí, depende de cada uno de ustedes. Conmigo vamos a ir practicando ciertos verbos, los verbos que más se usan. Pero depende de ustedes si se acuerdan o no de ellos. So I found my true love when I was 50. Let's go with you, Dana. What about the verb buy? What's the simple past of the verb buy? Dana, can you hear me? Is your internet good?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Dana, we have here the verb to buy, right? Can you tell me the simple past of the verb to buy?
Bought.
Okay, perfect. Can you read the sentence? We
are.
No, the past is bought, right? You told me. El pasado de buy is bought. So we bought this sofa in the shop at the end of the street. Can you read this sentence?
We bought the sofa in the shop and the of the street.
Okay, yes, that's it. Thank you so much. So we bought this sofa in the shop at the end of the street. Let's go with you, Sebastian. Sebastian, this verb could be a little difficult, but here we have the verb to wear. What would be the past simple of the verb wear? So I'm going to show you. Sebastian, here you have, what's the past simple of the verb wear?
Wore, teacher.
Wore, right? So be careful, please, with this word. Si tengan mucho cuidado con el pasado del verbo wear. It's wore. So, Sebastian, can you tell me, please, the sentence? Let's come back to the exercises. So Sebastian, tell me please the answer here.
Sería wore.
Okay, we never.
Okay, teacher, we never wore uniforms in school.
Uniforms, right? We never wore uniforms in school. Okay. Well, I think Bolivia, we always, right? We always wore uniforms in school. Anyway, doesn't matter. Abigail, let's go with you, number 4. So here we have the verb forget. What will be the past simple of forget, Abigail?
Forgot.
Perfect. Can you read the sentence?
I forgot to tell you something important.
Perfect. Something important, right? Now let's go with, here they participated. Stephanie, please. What about the verb to see? What's the past simple of the verb to see? No. Hay una película muy famosa que es de miedo. Lleva ese nombre. We're going to see. What's the past simple of the verb to see? What is it?
Say.
No say, but saw. Okay, the pronunciation is going to be saw.
I saw.
Can you repeat? Yes. So, right? That's the pronunciation. So, Stephanie, can you read this sentence? Let's come back to the exercises. Can you read this sentence?
I saw Peter on the theater last week.
Yeah, that's it. I saw Peter at the theater last week, right? I saw him. Lo vi. I saw him. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Let's go with you, Nady. Nady, what about the verb speak? What's the simple past of the verb speak? Nady, are you there?
Spoken, teacher.
Spoke. Yes, almost there. Spoke. Can you read the sentence, please?
After the meeting, I spoke with my boss.
Okay, perfect. Here the word meeting means reunión. Aquí la palabra meeting significa reunión. Después de la reunión, I spoke with my boss. Sí, hablé con mi jefe. I spoke with my boss. Remember that this is the past, please. Thank you so much, Nady. That was nice. Let's go with you, Samara. What about the verb drive? What's the simple past of the verb drive? Samara, are you there? What about the verb drive? Samara? No, I think Samara is not here. Okay, Jordi, please. Shall we go with you, Jordi? What about the verb drive? What's the past simple of the verb drive?
Drop.
Drove, right? So, can you tell me, please, this sentence? Can you read this sentence, please?
Yesterday I drove to work.
See, yesterday I drove to work. Thank you. Ronatan, let's go with you. What about the verb run? To run. What will be the past simple? Jonathan, are you there?
Run?
Yes. Run, it's in infinitive, and the past simple will be ran. Okay, be careful with the pronunciation because in infinitive, well, in the present is I ran. But yesterday I ran. Okay, es una A y una E. Entre una A y una E. Ran. Yes. Okay, so here you have an example. When the fire started, we ran. Get away, right? We ran. Corrimos. So, Jonathan, can you help me please with this sentence?
Okay, teacher. She ran her first marathon when she was 18.
Yeah, perfect. She ran her first marathon when she was 18 years old, right? Thank you so much, Jonathan. Let's go with another person, Edson. Edson, what about number 9? This one is easy, right? The verb to make. What's the past simple of the verb make?
Is made.
Perfect. Made in Bolivia, made in China, right? This verb you already know. So, Edson, can you read the sentence?
I made a lot of mistakes during the match.
Yeah, perfect. I made a lot of mistakes during the match. I made a lot of mistakes during the test. Yeah, you can make a lot of mistakes in anything. Thank you so much, Edson. What about the last person? So let's listen to Oliver, please. Oliver, what about the verb to eat? What's the past simple of the verb to eat? Oliver, are you there?
At
Ate, right?
8.
Remember in English, la letra A es A. Ate. Okay?
8.
Yep. Thank you so much, Oliver. You're going to read the sentence, so please pay attention to this verb. ¿Sí? Presten mucha atención al verbo eat en el pasado. Pasado de eat is ate. Okay? Let's come back. So, Oliver, please, could you read the last sentence? Somebody. Sí, Oliver, puede leerla.
Teacher.
Yes.
¿Lo leo completo?
Yes, please.
Ya, teacher.
Somebody.
Somebody
¿Cuál era el pasado de
ate,
eat? Ate.
eat,
Ate.
ate,
Somebody ate.
ate my big coat
Without
without tell me.
telling me. Sí,
Telling me.
siempre que vean. Sí, en inglés no existe la Y. ¿Sí? Siempre que vean una doble L, va a ser una L. Telling me. Somebody ate my biscuits, right? Biscuits, galletas, my biscuits without telling me. Okay. So please, everybody, now you know 10 verbs. Can you read, please, Oliver? Pardon. Can you read one more time this sentence?
De nuevo lo leo, teacher. ¿O cómo?
Yes, please.
Ya. Somebody had hit my because without telling
Me.
me.
Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, so la palabra que está entre paréntesis no la vamos a decir porque es el verbo que vamos a poner en pasado, right? So somebody ate my biscuits without telling me. Okay, everybody please. Today we have learned 10 new verbs. Well, some of them you already know. Sí, el día de hoy han aprendido 10 verbos. So please, I hope that you remember. The past of find is found. The past of buy, bought. The past of were, wore. The past of forget, forgot. Right? The past of see, saw. The past of speak, spoke. Drive, drove. Run, ran. Make, made. Eat, ate. Yeah, so verbs are important. Sí, como les dije en la anterior clase, los verbos son muy importantes cuando aprenden un nuevo idioma. Hay muchos lingüistas que dicen que solamente con los verbos podemos llegar a comunicarnos, solamente diciendo un verbo. Thirsty, right? I'm thirsty. Tengo sed. I don't know. Whatever. So let's continue. Now that we have seen only positive sentences, en este ejercicio solamente hemos visto oraciones positivas, right? Positive sentences. So remember, in positive, we have to change the verb in the past. But what happened when we have questions? Let's remember a little bit that. What happened when we have questions? So in order for you to remember, this is the positive form. You have the subject and the verb in the past. If it's negative, don't forget please to put the auxiliary verb. ¿Sí? Si es una oración negativa. Don't forget to put did, not, and the verb in infinitive. So she didn't go to classes yesterday. She didn't go to the cinema. And when it's a question, don't forget please the auxiliary did and the subject, right? And the verb in infinitive. So did she go to the party yesterday? Did she do her homework? Did she wear a uniform yesterday? Yep. And here you have the short answer. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Please pay attention that this is not possible, right? Todo lo que está aquí, negative question, in red, that's not possible. So we're not going to say he didn't went. Si no podemos tener el auxiliar en pasado y el verbo en pasado. No, please. We need to put the auxiliary verb in the past and the main verb in infinitive. ¿Sí? El verbo importante, el verbo que nos interesa en infinitivo y el auxiliar en pasado y en negativo. So he didn't go to the cinema. He didn't do his homework. He didn't clean his bedroom. Okay, and the same happens in question, right? Did she work? No, that's not possible. Did she work yesterday? You know something about her? Yeah. And let's remember a little bit about simple questions. Remember that we have the verb to be and the other verbs, right? Acuérdense que el verbo to be va a ser especial, no necesita el auxiliar did. No. So we're going to say, was he at the party? Was Thomas at the party? How old was your aunt? Right? So here we have a question word. How old was your aunt? What were the noises last night? Where were you at 10 o'clock? And the same here when you have another verb. Sí, aquí tenemos el verbo eat. En estos ejemplos solo tenemos el verbo to be. But here you have the verb eat, park, leave, arrive, do. So, did you eat pizza? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Where do you park? What time did he leave? When did they arrive? What did you do? Okay, so let's practice a little bit about questions. I want you please to pay attention to questions. We're going to do this exercise that is the easiest. You just have to choose the correct option. Si vamos a hacer este ejercicio juntos, que es el más fácil, choose the correct option. So we're going to start again. Jordi, let's start with you, please. Number 1. Which option is the correct one?
Where do you go?
Okay, thank you, Jordi. Sebastian, let's go with you. What about number 2? Which option is the correct one?
Sería where, right?
Okay, so Sebastian, let's remember a little bit. We have the verb arrive, right? We have the verb arrive, and it's going to be in negative. So what happened? We need to put the auxiliary in the past and in negative, but the verb in infinitive. Ok, tenemos la oración en negativo y tenemos el verbo arrive, right? Sebastián, what do we need? ¿Qué necesitamos para hacer el negativo, Sebastián?
Didn't.
Yes, didn't and the verb in infinitive, right? Necesitamos el didn't y el verbo en infinitivo. Entonces, did ya está en pasado y el not nos dice que es negativo. Solamente eso, el auxiliar nos va a decir que se trata de una oración en pasado y en negativo. Okay, so Sebastian, please tell me, you still thinking that were and arrive is correct? Entonces esta oración negativa.
Correct.
It's
Sería
correct? Pardon? Pardon, Sebastian, continue.
Okay, dice, sería didn't arrive.
Yes, that will be right. Didn't arrive. Okay. Weren't arrive is not possible. No es posible mezclar el verbo to be con otro verbo. El verbo to be funciona solo. Okay. So we're going to say didn't arrive. Thank you, Sebastian. Let's continue with Samara. Samara, are you there? What about number 3, Samara? So here we're going to use the verb to be, negative. So Samara, you tell me.
Sería didn't be.
Okay, but what happened with the verb to be? You remember that the verb to be works alone? Sí, acuérdense que el verbo to be no necesita auxiliar. El verbo to be es un auxiliar. So, ya hemos tenido una unidad entera del verbo to be en pasado.
Didn't work.
Almost, but not. Weren't. Yes? Remember the verb to be is going to work alone. Sí, acuérdense que el verbo to be funciona solo. En presente tiene 3 formas. I am, she is, you are, right? 3 forms. In the past, it has 2 forms. she was, you were, they were, right? Solamente dos formas en pasado. Was y were. So in order to make negative, we're going to say they weren't sure of what to do. They weren't sure of what to do. So let's continue with Ronatan. Ronatan, what about number 4? It's a negative sentence, and we have the verb arrive. Ronatan, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Did arrive?
Okay, yeah, you think that's possible? We did arrive. Okay, let's say that it's positive. It's a positive sentence, but in the past. Let's remember a little bit if it's a positive sentence. So we just need the subject and the verb in the past, right? Si se trata de una oración positiva, solo necesitamos el sujeto y el verbo en pasado. So, I went to the party. So here it would be...
Okay, teacher. Arrived?
Yes, we arrived, right? We arrived after midnight. Okay. Thank you so much, Renatan. Pedro, let's go with you. This is a question. So how are we going to make this question, Pedro?
Where you like the present?
Okay, we have here the verb like. Sí, tenemos el verbo like. And we need the auxiliary verb. Do you think we're going to use the auxiliary verb to be? Para preguntas usamos el auxiliar to be. Or el auxiliar did. Sí tenemos el verbo like. Okay, so the correct option would be...
Okay, entonces sería did you like?
Yes, did you like the present? ¿Te gustó el regalo? Did you like the present? Okay. Thank you so much, Pedro. Let's listen to Oliver. Oliver, what about number 6? So it's a negative sentence in the past. Oliver, can you tell me? Pardon, I'm going to show you. Sarah, negative sentence in the past. Okay, Oliver, let's remember what do we need in negative sentences in the past.
Did watch.
Okay. Can you read the sentence one more time? Sarah. Yes, Oliver, you were saying good. Can you repeat it?
Did watch, teacher?
Didn't watch, right? Didn't watch. Sarah didn't watch the film because she was asleep. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's correct, Oliver. Let me come back with Nady. Shall we go with you, Nady? Can you do number 7? Okay, this is a positive sentence. John and Felicity
Didn't get.
did get. Okay, if it's a positive sentence, actually we're going to keep the verb in the past. What's the past of get? ¿Cuál es el pasado de get? Did get? No, it's not possible. So the past of get would be
Got.
got. Yes. Esta es una expresión que va junto de dos verbos en pasado. Sí, John and Felicity se casaron, right? They got married last year. Sí, esos dos verbos. Got married. Okay. Thank you so much, Nady. Let's go with number 8. Fernando, please, can you help me with number 8? So it's a negative sentence in the past with the verb to be.
She wasn't ready for the test.
Perfect, that's it. She wasn't ready for the test, right? Acuérdense, el verbo to be funciona solo. So she wasn't ready. Thank you so much, Fernando. Let's go with you, Jose Luis, please. Jose Luis, this is a negative sentence. What do you think?
Ahora sí, ahora sí. ¿Entendido, teacher?
Okay. Negative sentence in the simple past.
El 1, bien, so.
Almost. Okay, it's correct, didn't, but understood is in the past. ¿Sí? Understood ya está en el pasado. No podemos tener didn't en el past y understood en el past.
El tercero, teacher.
Okay. Yep, that's it. I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat it? Sí, esta frase la pueden usar cuando no entiendan la pregunta, cuando no entiendan la tarea. I didn't understand the homework. Can you repeat it? Yes, this phrase is for you. A good way to remember this verb, una buena forma de recordar este verbo understand, que es entender, comprender, right? Well, you have the same verb in stand up, right? ¿Se acuerdan que vimos en la anterior clase? Stand up, el pasado de stand, solamente stand, it's stood, right? Stood. So if you have understand, understood. Okay? But yeah. Now let's finish this with Janet. Janet, what about number 10? It's a question in the past simple with the verb smile.
Did he smile?
Yeah, perfect. Did he smile when he saw you? Did he smile when he saw you? Perfect. Okay, let's check. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to do exercise number 2, but I'm going to send you. Well, let me check exercise number 2. I think it's easier. Yeah, it's better if we do number 3. So I'm going to give you, please, 10 minutes to do this exercise. Pay attention if it's a question. Pay attention if it's positive. Pay attention if it's negative. Pay attention if you have the verb to be. ¿Sí? Quiero que estén muy atentos y presten mucha atención si se trata de una pregunta, si tenemos el verbo to be, si solamente tenemos un verbo. ¿Ok? So I'm going to send you this link and you have 10 minutes to do it. Yeah, there you have. Si no entienden, quieren volver a leer una explicación, so you click here in explanation. Hacen clic en explicación, explanation, and there you have the question, right? If it's positive, if it's negative, if it's a question, and the rest. What happens when we have the verb to be? Remember, the verb to be works alone. And if you have other verb, we need did. Si tenemos otro verbo como eat, park, live, drive, do, we need to use the verb did. Yes, so please, I want you to do exercise number 3. You have to write the correct words. I'm going to stop sharing. So we are 14, I need to have 14 answers. Sí, somos 14, necesito tener 14 respuestas. Una vez terminan, me lo pasan a mí. Me pasan un screenshot a mi WhatsApp.
Teacher,
Yes, José Luis, have you finished?
quería preguntarle si solamente tengo que hacer el ejercicio número 3.
Only, yes. Exercise 3. Only exercise 3.
Thank you, teacher. Gracias.
Okay, welcome. Okay, 5 more minutes, please. I need to see your answers, okay? Don't forget the structure of a question in the past, please. Okay, so if you have finished, please start sending me your screenshot to my WhatsApp number. Okay, so one more minute, we start checking. I'm not going to receive any more answers, yes? One more minute, please.
¿Puede haber dos auxiliar did en una sola oración?
The auxiliar did? No. It's not possible.
Okay.
Only one.
No tenía problemas en la última oración. Esa faltaba.
Okay. Well, here you have two answers, right? Well, yes, she. Okay, yeah, here it's possible because you have yes, she, period, and although she, and that's negative, right?
como did y otro didn't.
Yes, that's possible. Okay, anyway, let's check. I'm not going to wait anymore. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay, well done. So I have received. Now let's do it together. So I'm going to take into account the ones that didn't send me. I'm going to call to... No, Stephanie, she sent me. But we're going to start with Nady and Edson, okay? So Nady and Edson, shall we check the exercise? Nady, you're going to be Emma. Edson, you are Phil. So Nady, please. Here you have the first one is already done. So Nady, can you read?
Where didn't you travel this summer?
Okay, so here is where did you travel, right? Where did you travel this summer? Okay, Edson.
When, teacher?
Yeah, it's the verb. It's a positive sentence, and the verb go in the past. We went, right? Nady.
Were you?
Okay, it's a question. What do we need for questions? Acá en el primero teníamos you travel. Where did you travel? So you stay.
Did you stay?
Okay. Edson.
We studied.
Yes. So this is a regular verb, you remember? Si stay es un verbo regular, so we only add ed. Solamente le agregamos la e y la d. So we stayed in a nice beach resort. Thank you so much, Nadia and Edson. We're going to continue with Dana and Oliver. Dana, you're going to be Emma. Oliver, you're Phil. So Dana, how do you make this question?
Did your children
like it? Yes. Did your children like it? Perfect. Oliver, number 6. Your children like. Oliver, this is a positive sentence. What's the past of spend?
Did you spend?
Okay, it will be did you spend if it's a question. ¿Sí? Vamos a poner did you spend, pero si fuese una pregunta, en este caso no es una pregunta. Solamente tenemos el verbo spend. Es una oración. It's a positive sentence. Ok, acá ya tenemos el sujeto they. So we just need the verb. Necesitamos poner el verbo en pasado. ¿Cuál es el pasado de spend? No, we're going to change D for T. Spent. Ok. Vamos a cambiar la D por una T. Ese va a ser el pasado. So they spent all week on the beach. Dana, what about number 7?
Yo, teacher?
Yes, please.
Were you?
Okay, so the verb to be works alone. Sabemos que el verbo to be funciona solo. Entonces no necesitamos usar did, right? So,
Were you? Were you
perfect.
there?
Yes, that's it. Were you there for one week? And Oliver, the answer. What's the past simple of come? It's positive, right?
Mhm.
Oliver, what's the past simple of come? Pardon, we don't have here the verb. Sí, solamente vamos a cambiar una letra, una vocal. Okay, so if it's positive, number 8, we're going to say, yes, we came back last Sunday. Yeah, the past simple of come is came. Let's finish this conversation with Samara and Fernando. Samara, you're Emma. Fernando, you're Phil. So, Samara, what do you have in number 9? So, it's a question.
Your
Okay.
wife enjoy it?
What happens when it's a question? What do we need to use in questions? Where is the auxiliary? Your wife will be she, right? Sabemos que your wife sería she. Okay, ya tenemos el she. But what comes before the subject? Samara? Can you look at the screen?
Did.
Okay, so one more time, how are we going to make the question?
Did she enjoy it, the trip too?
Okay, enjoyed en infinitivo, ¿no? Se queda así tal cual. Ya no vamos a aumentar el ed. So, did your wife enjoy the trip too? Did your wife enjoy? Okay. And Fernando, how did you do this part?
Yes, she did, although she did not like the food
Okay.
much.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes, she did. So this answer is for this question, right? Yes, she did. Acá sería mejor si ponemos un punto. But anyway, although she didn't like the food too much. She didn't like the food too much. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm telling you. Please to download the PDF that I sent you, right? Es por eso que les pido que descarguen los PDFs que les pasé. So you have here this one, you have here this one, and I just want you to print them. You have here a lot of verbs that ends in ed. These are regular verbs. Sí, acá tienen muchos verbos que van a ser regulares. So we just add ed. Here you have when are they going to sound like a T. ¿Sí? Cuando esta ed va a sonar como una T. Cuando tengan estos verbos. For example, watched, reached, looked, right? Si termina en K, liked, cooked, looked. But here you have the other verbs that are going to sound like the. Acá va a sonar como una D, la ed. When you have vowel, when you have the verb with B, with G, so you're going to say robbed, right? Died, agreed, continued, closed. And the last one is when you have ed. Sí, al final va a sonar como ed cuando termine con T o D. For example, needed, decided, found it. So all of these are regular verbs. And then you have irregular verbs. Sí, acuérdense que les dije que los irregulares, los verbos irregulares, es mejor si se lo aprenden por grupos. So you have this group that no vowel change. No van a cambiar ninguna letra. Ninguna vocal, pardon. But the D. Pero la última consonante. Build, built. Lend, lent. Send, sent. Have, had. Make, made. Right? Please, it's important that you practice these verbs. And the ones that you know, you can tick them. Los verbos que ya se los saben, ya conocen, los van tiqueando. Los verbos que son nuevos, por lo menos cada día traten de aprender 5 nuevos verbos. Sí, eso es ya de ustedes, depende de ustedes. Please, this is important. Yeah, you are going to see verbs all the way long. Van a continuar viendo muchos verbos si siguen estudiando inglés. So please, this is a good way to learn verbs. This group, verbs that don't change anything, right? En este grupo, los verbos no van a cambiar para nada. Cat will be cat in the past, cat in the past participle. Okay? Cost, cost, cost. So it's better to learn this way. It depends on you. This is one, and then you have this other one that it's longer. Sí, les pasé 2 listas de verbos irregulares porque, bueno, hay muchos verbos irregulares. And here you have this one, and then you have the other one. Let me check. It's not this one, but this one. Yes, you want. And then you can write the meaning in Spanish if you want. Al lado pueden escribir lo que significa en español. Pueden escribir cómo se pronuncia. La idea de que esté separado en grupos es porque se van a pronunciar de una forma igual. Por ejemplo, acá con I, ring. Si tiene la A, rang. Y si tiene la U, rang. Yes? That's going to be different. Sing, sang, sung. Run, ran, run. And that's it. Okay, so that's for you, please. That's why I'm telling you it's important to bring this list. Sí, esto es para ustedes, por eso les digo que es muy importante que se lo impriman. Ya lo tienen impreso, lo pegan en su pared y cada día lo van a ver ahí. Cada día pueden aprender un verbo distinto. But anyway, it depends on you. So let's finish this page, please, everybody. Let's come back to the book. Could you open your book on page 87? Let's go to page 87, and we're going to see that here we were talking about collocations, right? So today we're going to practice common verbs plus the infinitive. El día de hoy vamos a practicar este punto de acá. Practice common verbs plus the infinitive. For example, when to say, we want to help you. They planned to escape. Anyway, let's remember first of all this vocabulary. Primero vamos a acordarnos del vocabulario in order to complete these questions, right? So remember Collocation means that these verbs are going to go with these words. Get the flu, get a cold, get a prize. You can also say win a prize, right? Go to a musical festival, go to a concert, go to a show, watch a soccer game, watch a movie, watch the news, win a game of cards, win the championship. Okay? It's not possible to say go to the championship. Well, yeah, that's possible. We can also say watch the championship, but we cannot say get the championship, right? No es posible decir get the championship. No es posible go to a cold. No, that's not possible. Ok, es por eso que se llaman colocaciones, porque ciertos verbos van a ir con ciertas palabras. Go to a musical festival. We don't go to a game of cards, right? We don't go to the flu. No, that's not possible. So let's complete the question with the verbs in one. You have here the verbs. I want you to complete the questions. When did you last a movie on television? When did you last a call? And I want you to answer, please, the question. For example, when did you last get a cold? About 2 weeks ago. Was it bad? Did you go to the doctor? Okay. Let's practice this. Well, it's not difficult, so we're going to do it at the moment. Let me check the list. We were with... Okay, Stephanie, please. Stephanie, what do you think about number 1? How are we going to make this question? What verb are you going to use? Get, go to, watch, win.
Watch.
Okay, can you read the question, please?
When did you last watch a movie on television?
Perfect, that's it. When did you last watch a movie on television? I don't remember my last time, but I think it was last year, I think. So let's go with question number 2, and this question is for Edson. What about number 2, Edson? So here we have a cold. Edson? Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So which verb can we use with a cold? Can we use get, go to, watch, win?
Get, teacher.
Pardon?
Get, teacher.
Yeah, that's it, right? Get. When did you last get a call? Thank you, Edson. Dana, what about number 3, Dana? Dana, are you there? So we have here the question, and here you have a game. So which verb are we going to use with a game?
Watch.
Okay, when did your local baseball team last watch a game?
Watch again.
Or win?
Win again.
Yes, it will be better to use win, right? Why? Because we're mentioning already a team. Sí, ya estamos mencionando el equipo. When did your local baseball team last win a game? And Abigail, number 4.
Go to a concert.
Yeah, that's it. So now I need you to answer the questions. Let's remember the last time that you watch a movie on television. Your last called. When did your local, here we're going to change for soccer team, last win a game? When did you last go to a concert? Yeah. So this question, let's make for Jordi. Jordi, number 1. When did you last watch a movie on television? Jordi, you remember the last time that you watched a movie on television?
¿Cómo dijo teacher?
Here you have the question. When did you last watch a movie on television?
La semana pasada, por ahí. Ayer.
Okay. How you say ayer? How you
Ayer.
say? Okay. ¿Cómo decimos ayer in English?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, right? You can say yesterday I watched a movie on television. So please, this question with the word last, it's important. Sí, estas preguntas con la palabra last son importantes porque queremos saber la última vez, right? ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que viste una película en televisión? When did you last get a call? So, Jordi, he told me, yesterday I watched a movie on television. Sebastian, when did you last get a cold? You remember the last time you get a cold? Sebastian? Are you there? You understand the meaning of a cold? Get a cold? No, Sebastian, you're not there. Probably Samara can help you. So, Samara, when did you last get a cold? Anybody can tell me what does get a cold mean? What's the meaning of get a cold? To get a cold. You remember this word? No. Nobody? So get a cold means resfriarse. Okay. Si quieren traducirlo palabra por palabra es atrapar un resfrío. But we're going to say resfriarse, right? In Spanish we don't say atrapar un resfrío, we say resfriarse. So Samara, please, can you tell me when did you last get a cold? Was it 2 weeks ago, last Monday, last month, last year? When did you last get a cold? Samara or Sebastian? No, the both of you, you're not here. Okay, probably Pedro can help you. So Pedro, can you tell me when did you last get a cold? You don't remember your cold? Okay, it's okay. So, anyway, we're going to continue. Let's finish this page, please. This part is not difficult, so please, I want you to pay attention. Choose the best subject for each sentence. I just want you to pay attention to the subject. Yeah, if we are going to choose doctors or authorities. So I want you to choose the correct subject. Today, they decided to check all passengers entering the country's main airport. So, which is the best option? Let's make this question for you, Ronatan. Ronatan, which subject would you choose here in this question? Pardon, in this sentence, number 1.
Yes, teacher. Doctors?
Perfect, that's it, right? Doctors decided to check all passengers. Thank you. Pedro, what about number 2? Organizers or news reporters?
The organizers.
Okay, could be. The organizers hope to make an announcement later today about tonight's show. Yeah, could be the organizers, right? They are the people who organize events. Nady, what about number 3? The club or the team? Who are planning to organize an official party?
Club, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, it's the club. What about number 4? Fernando, what do you have for number 4? The club or the fans want to welcome the team home?
The fans.
Yes, that's it, right? The fans want to welcome the team home. And the last one, number 5, Abigail, what do you think, the town or the team would like to thank their fans? Who are going to say thank you to their fans? The town or the team?
The team.
Yeah, of course the team, right? Of course the things would like to thank their fans for all the support. Yes? So now let's pay attention to these phrases that are in bold. So here you have decided to check, hope to make, plan to organize, want to welcome, would like to thank. So here we have 5 phrases that we're going to practice them. Yes. If we go here to this part, let's ask the help of Jose Luis. Jose Luis, can you read this part, please? Jose Luis, are you there?
Sure.
Can you read this sentence, please? This one, some common verbs.
Quiere que diga el verbo y
Quiero que lea esta oración. Some common verbs.
entendido, teacher. Here is Alice decide.
Decide.
Design.
Okay, but can you read the sentence that is here? ¿Puedo leer esta oración que está acá? La primera oración, some common verbs are... No? Well, anyway, you have here the word. Yeah? Just remember that some common verbs are always followed by to plus infinitive. So that means that we're going to say want to help you, plan to escape. Yeah, let's make the list. Vamos a hacer la lista. ¿Cuáles son esos verbos que van a seguir de un to? You remember? So let's make this question to Janet. Janet, what are the verbs that are going to follow to? Which verbs? Yeah, here you have a list of the verbs. We're going to say decide to, right? We're going to say hope to. Janet, can you repeat?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I listen to you.
One like to help.
Okay, yeah, so these are the verbs. Sí, quiero que se acuerden mucho de estos verbos. Decide, hope, plan, want, would like. They are going to follow to and the verb in infinitive. So please, I want you to write that here in this part. Here you have, right? Let's write the list. Si tienen su libro, en su libro escriben esta lista. So we have decide, we have the verb plan, we have the verb want, we have the verb hope, I hope to help you, I hope to see you again. We have the verb, what else? Would like. Be careful with this verb because we're going to shorter with an apostrophe, the, and like. Yeah, it's because here you have would that ends in D, right? So we're making shorter. For example, in number 2, you have I'd really like. I'd really like. I will really like to is the same. I will really like. So let's complete this part and we finish. Shall we do this, please, everybody? I know it's Monday and you're tired, but let's finish this part, please. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs get, go, see, or stay. So here you have the verbs. Yeah, pay attention to these verbs. Get, go, see, or stay. How are we going to complete this? Let's go to Dana. Dana, what about number 1? How are you going to say this sentence? Dana?
Yes, teacher.
What about sentence number 1, Dana? How are you going to complete? I want to get, I want to go, I want to see, I want to stay camping this weekend. Which verb are you going to use?
I want to get camping.
Not to get, but to go, right? I want to go camping. Yeah, this is a common verb that we are going to say. I want to go camping. Yes.
Yes.
Acuérdense que siempre que tengan el want, vamos a decir I want to go camping. I want to eat chocolate. I want to dance. I want to watch a movie. Okay, thank you, Dana. Abigail, what do you think about number 2?
Like see?
Okay, like see. Is it possible to say like see? Algo falta entre medio de like and see. ¿Qué palabra falta?
Like to see?
Perfect. Don't forget, please, to. Yeah, it's important too. I really like to see a good movie this evening. I really like to see a good movie this evening. Yeah? You know any good movies? Any recommendations? I really like to see a good movie this evening. Okay. Thank you so much, Abigail. Let's go with Jordi. Jordi, what about number 3? Jordi, are you there? No, Jordi, you're not there. Probably Sebastian. Sebastian, are you there?
Yes, teacher. To go.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Next summer I plan to go on vacation to I cannot see, but that's it. To go, right? I plan to go on vacation. Thank you, Sebastian. What about number 4? Pedro, you have anything for number 4? Last weekend, that means last weekend, el anterior fin de semana, I decided Pedro, are you there or not?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So what do you have here for number 4?
You see that? You see the stay?
Okay, but something is missing between decided and stay. Algo falta en medio de decided y stay. What?
¿El did? ¿O el go?
No, el to, right? Last weekend I decided to stay. Sí, presten mucha atención porque si no ponemos el to, tendríamos que poner staying. But that's not correct. Last weekend I decided staying at home. No. So we need to say to stay. And let's finish with you, please. Number 5. Samara, what do you have here for numbers 5? That's the last verb. Which could be the last verb?
Stay. To stay.
No, because here we have to stay. Number 4. I decided to stay at home. The other verb.
Get here.
Okay, so can you read the whole sentence? I hope
Get a job with the local TV station.
Yeah. Get, right? I hope to get. No se olviden del verbo get. Sí, es conseguir, obtener, atrapar. Get the flu, get a call, get a job. Sí, obtener un trabajo. I hope to get a job with the local TV station. I hope to get, I don't know, a new position. Yeah. So those are the phrases that we have learned today. I want you to make your own phrases, please. Yeah, that's going to be your homework. I'm going to show you your homework anyway. If you go to grammar, this part, so it's easy. Verbs plus to infinitive, right? Here you have the explanation if you want to read one more time. Here are some common verbs that are always followed by to plus infinitive. Decide to go to a party, hope to go to college, plan to buy, want to watch, would like to see a movie. But pay attention when it's just like, love, and hate. Sí, estos tres verbos ya los hemos visto. Estos tres verbos pueden ir seguidos del to o también pueden ir seguidos de ing, right? I like listening to music, you remember? I hate playing basketball. I like to spend my vacation time at the beach. So please be careful with these verbs. Now, your homework is going to be exercise 8.2. So here it's easy. Order the words to make sentences. Are these statements true about you? When I was a kid, what? Now that I'm older, what? Please, I need you to complete these sentences and to write your own sentences. ¿Ya? Acá tienen unos ejemplos. Estas palabras solamente las tienen que poner en el orden correcto. I just want you to put the words in the correct order and then I want you to make your own sentences. Y luego quiero que hagan sus propias oraciones. So tomorrow we start your sentences. Yes? I'm going to see if the homework is clear. So Sebastian, can you repeat the homework? What's going to be the homework?
Ok, teacher. Dijo que hay que ordenar esas oraciones y después hacer nuestras propias oraciones. Pero, teacher, ¿cuántas oraciones tenemos que hacer?
I just want you to, at least one, yeah, it's for tomorrow. Es para que mañana empecemos las clases con sus oraciones. Por lo menos tengan una lista. So, when I was a kid, what happened? Now that I am older, what you want to do, right? When I was a kid, I planned or I wanted to be an astronaut. Now that I am older, I hope to, I don't know, to be a teacher. I decide to study more my English. It depends on you. Pero estas son las frases con las que tienen que empezar sus oraciones. When I was a kid, now that I am older. Okay? So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and that's it. So please, it's important to practice the verbs. This homework is easy. You can do it right now. And I know that it's Monday and you're tired, but please, tomorrow, try to come with more energy. Yes. So have a nice Monday. See you tomorrow. Okay? Take care, all of you.
Bye bye, teacher.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
please.
Bye-bye.